All right, so 9 years ago, I was asked to plan my friend's wedding, and I did everything. Found the vendors and everything. I hired the DJ, who was our friend Jermel, DJ G-Rex, and told him, I also need an MC. I'm not going to have time to do that, do any of the MCing. So if you can't do it, hire somebody. And he hired Noah Diakili, who was his friend, and they did shows together and everything. So day of the wedding, the day of the reception, I'm just doing my thing, going over the agenda and the schedule with him, and it was cool. It was strictly business. And when everything was all said and done, we got to chill. We were just doing our own thing. Julian was the ring bearer at the wedding, and he was 5 at the time. He loved to dance. So when it was time for everyone to hit the dance floor, he said, "Mommy, I want to dance." And I said, "Okay." So we started to walk towards the dance floor, and he goes, "But wait, I want to dance with him." And he points to Noah, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's gonna be weird, but if you want to, go ahead." And he asked him to dance with us on the dance floor. The funny thing is that Julian's biological father was there too, and we just went with it. I mean, we were obviously not together anymore or anything, but yeah, we were just dancing on the dance floor, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool. This is cool." Like, still not thinking like, "Oh, maybe we'll get together," but yeah, that's my story.
Yeah, so back to my boy Jamel, G-Rex, what up, flying saucy. He had his birthday party for Eris, his son, and we're all there, barbecue, the whole nine, chilling, and she was outside in the front of the driveway, and I was out in the front looking for my boys, the bangers, because we were just doing some stuff, and and I was looking for them. So she was like trying to have a conversation with me, like, "Oh, hey, you're so you're doing the wedding and everything, right?" And meanwhile, the whole time while she's trying to have a conversation with me, I was sadly to say, too busy focused on where my boys were and not what was in front of me. So I really wasn't paying her any mind. I was just kind of like, "Huh? Oh, yeah," but still kind of like, where they at? And she was trying to, like I said, engage in conversation, but my mind was saying elsewhere. And so finally saw my boys, and that was that. So fast forward to the wedding. Like she said, we were just, doing our thing, wedding stuff. Making announcements, trying to pronounce names that were ridiculously Filipino, like no other. But I did cool, and she was there with great assistance on it and the whole nine. And by the end of the night, when it was time for everybody to do their thing and dance, when Jules and her came up to dance with me. Like she said, at that moment I didn't think much of it, but where our stories differ here is that, for her, she was just like, "Oh, okay, cool." However, for me, it was in that moment, looking at Jules and looking at Kris, where I realized, like, wow, this feels right. This feels like something I should be in, like something I should be a part of. Like, this feels like my life. It just felt like it was weird. It was super weird because at the time we both were seeing other people, so it wasn't even like we were trying to look for other people. But sometimes God has bigger plans than, actually he always has a bigger plan than what we have, and he just he'll move things around in order to get you to where you need to be, and that's where he needed me to be. And I'm glad he moved things around, because 9 years later, here we are. 9 years together, 4 years married. It's crazy. We'll be together for 10 years next year, celebrating our fifth. Yeah, but man, all glory to God though, because we definitely have had our ups and downs. Not in terms of like getting along or anything. We've always got along. We've any fights or arguments or whatever has been like financial and or just something that's an easy fix. But in terms of getting along and all of that, we've never had any issues, and we we're both cancers. We're both 8 week apart in terms of our birthdays being where they're at. Of course, I'm older, but that's neither here nor there. And just God is truly taking us on a journey of, well, for lack of better terms, change and refinement. We've literally been changing and refining every single year, and it's marriage is God's institution. It's God's creation. It's a beautiful thing that the Lord has created, and our job is to make sure that our marriage tells the truth of God. And I can honestly say that each day He continues to, just as the angels circulate around God, seeing something new since the beginning of time. I see something new in my wife. I'm not saying she's God, but man, she's pretty close to it.
Far from it.
But she's amazing, and I couldn't be more happy. And I'm super blessed and thankful that we're here 9 years later, 4 years into the deal.
That wasn't supposed to be part of the video, but thank you.
Oh, sorry.
We were just supposed to tell the story of how we met.
Oh, sorry.
But that's okay.
But yeah.
No,
There it is. All right, I'm done. I'm out. Peace.